I don't have any strips cut either.
I don't either. I've got paper.
Yeah, I got tons of paper.
Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. And happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Welcome to a happy Paper People Thursday. Margie's here. Oops, somebody forgot to mute her TV. Creepers. Margie was here way early. Hello, Margie. Hope you waited around. Hi, Judy. Second one in, 32 minutes and counting. Awesome. Glynis is here. Glynis, did you change your what is it called? Emoji? It's not an emoji. Your icon, yeah, I've lost my brain. Did you change your little insignia right here on your and put your logo on there? I really like it. Maybe it's just that I don't see it very often because you're on here. But Margie's here, and now she's capitalized. I like when you're capitalized, Margie. I can see it well because I'm a little bit hard of hearing, you know. Glynis, well, I mostly hear out of the left ear, so you only have to capitalize half. Just make sure you capitalize the left half, not the right half. Oh, gosh, please don't do that, Margie. It takes too long to type this way, and it takes too long for me to read it that way. Cupcake says meow, which means hello in catese. Oh, no, wait, it means give me treats. I've taught our youngest 4 years old to come when I say treat, as he can be aloof. Oh, yeah. Cupcake is anything but aloof. Yeah, she sits in your lap and doesn't let you move for 4 hours. Plays with my friend's dog. Wow. So she thinks the friend's dog is a cat, right? Hey, KK. Good to see you here. Jello. And let's see. Who else is here? Judy, Jubri. And, well, I guess it's just the 8 of us so far. But, hey, we're here. So cool. With me, you can see Linda and Candy. They are both with me ready to create today. And Sylvia! Sylvia, you just hadn't screamed into chat. And so I'm a little hard of hearing. So, you know, and now that you put it in caps, I heard it. Hi, Sylvia. So glad that you're here. I think you're really going to like the project that we're going to do today. It's Glynis. I know it's been on YouTube. I was just thinking that, no, this is YouTube. Oh, my bad. Glynis, I was thinking we were in Facebook, and it's always your face in Facebook. I know that your logo's in YouTube, and for a minute I had a brain damage and forgot we were actually in YouTube. Wow. Daddy, you might have to take over today. Who knows? Look at that.
I don't want me to either.
Linda, you might have to take over today.
You do not want me to do that. This is my first day trying this camera.
Linda got a new camera, so we got her set up, and we'll see how that works today. So you can see some of her cool makes as well. Let me show you first what we are going to make, and this is inspired by Miss Cori Dahmen. I know a lot of you subscribe to her. She makes some awesome things. This is a bookmark that could also be a belly band, and my thought is that I want to make a whole bunch of these and have them ready to go like this without the tie on the top, without the slot hole. So I can, when I grab them to use them, I can choose whether I want to use them as a belly band or a bookmark. But they're all ready to tuck the journaling part in. So if I want to use them as a bookmark, then I'll just cut the slot hole, stick some lace or whatever it is in it, and the journal spot. And if I want to use them as a belly band, I will just leave that and just stick the journal spot in. So here's the journal spot. A nice, I don't think you can see that tool behind there, but maybe you can, behind the flower. This is just some of the Tim Holtz flowers, die cuts. I just cut them out and watercolored them so they're all curly because they got all watery. That's okay. When I glue them down, they'll go down flat. And a little label to kind of finish it off there. And so then you have the inside. And if it's a solid piece, like some of these are, you have the back as well to journal on. So there's a lot of flexibility in this, and that you can do it what and how you want. So offcuts of paper are exactly what we want to use with this. Those long strips, I have a whole bin that is nothing but strips. And this little one here is a 1/2 inch, and it is exactly a branding strip on the top of a piece of paper. I have hundreds of those branding strips. And so this one is actually a branding strip. And look how pretty it is. Because a lot of the companies will put the likeness of the paper up on the branding strip. And it's so pretty to get just a little band of that actual paper without having to cut up a piece of paper. So that's the branding strip. So, and that is behind. And then you've got back here for journaling too, if you use it out of or as a bookmark. So I see that Dawn came in. Hello, hello, Dawn. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Hello to everybody. This was your next project when you feel like doing it, die cutting flowers and watercoloring them. Okay, Margie, I cut these and I started coloring them with distress ink. And I just kept tearing them apart, trying to put distress ink on them. I kept tearing them apart. And Candy says, just watercolor them. I'm like, you're brilliant. So I did. I watercolor them. just plain old, you can use watercolor pens. I just use these little, there's not even that many in here. So I think I got 4 colors of flowers, but it's a really rich watercolor paint. I love it. And I'll do it. And then I even did a second layer. And then just before I put it down, I put a little bit of vintage photo around the edge of this. Even the center is watercolor. And I love how I can get the variation. See if the green will show. See all the variation of green in there? Like it's actually real. I can't get that with ink, but I get that with watercolor. So yeah, Margie, get used to it. Our heads are conjoined. Heads are conjoined always. So you have watercolor paper pad you'll use. Nice. I did these on regular cardstock. Actually, it's a medium weight cardstock. And so that's why they're all curled, because they got wet. But I figure when I glue them down, they'll glue down flat. So I didn't think about watercoloring them when I was cutting them. So I could or should have probably used a watercolor pad. So let's show you basically how we're going to do this. Who is going to make along with us today?
Well, I have to. You're making me.
That's right. I cracked the whip. Have you been fighting with the chickens? That's what my grandma's arms look like. All the bruises from the chickens. I know I am full of bruises, huh? No, that's carrying boxes up and down the stairs and organizing the warehouse downstairs and stuff in and out of the boxes. And yeah, that's what that is. This is your fault. This is all you guys' fault.
Okay, here, you need to do me a favor. I'm working on a thing for Rodney. Remember I told you I was going to make that rooster canvas?
Yeah.
Well, I took, remember the rooster we used to have in our yard that used to roost under our porch?
Yes.
I got a picture of him so I can use that rooster, but his feet are in the grass. I need a picture of a chicken's feet.
Okay.
To put onto that chicken.
I'll see if I can find you one. I'll go through all my chicken pictures.
Have Doug hold your chicken on the cement. It has to be a smooth surface.
I told you we don't have chickens anymore, didn't I?
Oh, you don't have chickens? Oh, that's right. I was going to say,
No, I just got, guys, I would be flat dead by now if we still had chickens. I can barely keep up with you all.
Hey.
But I do have a bunch of chickens. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just need a right foot and a left foot. They don't even have to be the same. I just got to have a right foot and a left foot.
I do have a bunch of chickens.
Side view is the best because that's the pose that the chicken's in that I'm using.
In what pose?
Side.
Okay. I've got a bunch of chicken pictures. So odds are I have one that, has some feet in it.
Yeah, you can get one from another. Just so I got 2.
Yeah. Left and right. If not, Judy will draw you some. No, Margie, we didn't eat all the chickens. We didn't eat any.
It's a real picture of a chicken.
the actual picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, especially because she's got a picture of the whole rooster.
Yeah.
And if the whole thing is gone.
His feet are in the grass, and I don't want grass in this picture that I'm going to use.
Yeah. Yeah, we sold them. We sold them all. We did not eat any of them. Sold them all to good homes. People,
Right.
homes that, yeah. Just, what did you say?
As if Rodney would have ate them.
Oh, I didn't even have time to call them and prepare them. So no, they just needed to go to good homes because, yeah, if you guys knew what my Candy kind of does, my schedule, there just was no time. And
my husband is OCD and was raised on a hog farm.
Yeah. Well, and I had Lucy, who was a puppy, which is like having a baby at home. And I was still trying to heal from, getting off oxygen and all the things that I've been sick with. And then I dive into this, 150% and 21 hours a day. And we'll get him again. But,
We're gonna go eventually, but
anyway,
sorry.
we can make these of any size. If I don't get you something by tonight, Candy, shoot me a text because that means I forgot. But I'll sit down tonight and go through my pictures for you. Okay.
I work on it occasionally. It's just gonna be a Christmas gift.
Yeah, and it's nice to have it there when you're ready to work on that part.
Yeah.
You can make
chicken picture that we actually knew instead of a
that is so cool. That's even better because he'll recognize the chicken.
Yeah, he will.
You can use lace or sari silk, or this is a fabric that's it's not burlap, but it's very loose woven fabric, so you can make it fray if you want. Got lace on this one. I put a little bit of glue just to hold it in place, and then I put a little tie around them. You can take them over to the sewing machine and just run a little line right across the top, sew them on. That's what I think I would prefer to do. You can make them shabby. You can make them metallic. You can make them anything you want. So let's start with showing you what you need, and how we're going to do this. Okay, so who's doing this along with us? Back to that. Glennis, you're doing it along with us, right? Candy is. I know Candy is. Linda is.
I'm done. I'm just watching chat now.
Oh, come on. And you can put anything on these. You can put flowers. You can put, Linda, hold your butterfly one up really close and show them. That was super pretty. There's a little one that has butterflies on it. Look how pretty that is. So you can decorate them with anything. I've got some long words that are, no, you were right the first time. Right there. That's perfect. That's actually right there. That's funny. I know it's weird when you're looking at it. It's kind of backwards from what it really is or what it shows up as.
Strange.
Yeah. Okay. So I did have in my strip bin, my scrap strip bin. These are mostly just branding strips. See, aren't some of these branding strips beautiful? Yeah, I can't get rid of that. Either the purple side with sunflowers or the sunflower color side. But there's great branding strips in here. There's the one with the writing. And then these are other little strips that were in there that are maybe an inch or so wide. So we're going to need something that's about a half an inch. And that's the branding strip or something, tiny offcuts like that. That would be for this band that our little journal spot is going to slide into. And then we're going to need let me show you one of these, two pieces of paper. Pick any two pieces that you like together. If one is highly patterned, maybe the other is not highly patterned, or maybe they came from the same grouping, so they go really well together. So pick any two pieces of paper that you like together, and we'll want one of them to be about an inch. This one, the top one, is about an inch wide. This one, the underneath one, is about an inch, not quite showing. And the other one, anywhere from 1.5 inches to 2 inches. And it doesn't have to be exact. And you could choose how wide you want your bookmark to be. So I've done mine at about 2 inches. And that's why I'm using 1 inch for one and 1.5 to 2 inches. If the bottom one is 2 inches, I can just glue this one right on top of it. If the bottom one's only 1.5 inches, I just glue the edges together. Doesn't matter because I'm going to back it. This one I backed with music paper. This one I backed with a coordinating strip offcut that I had of purple. This one I backed with a solid cardstock so it could be journaled on. So
Judy would like to know if she can put a link in the group.
to what?
I don't know.
Oh, hold on.
Depends what the link is to or for.
Probably a picture.
And for,
Just PM me.
in chat or in the Facebook group.
Chat. Yeah, you can do a Facebook chat. I'm on there, or you can email it to me.
Private message it to Candy. Let her take a look at it and see if we want to put it in chat here or if we want to put it up in the group so everybody can see it and have you.
It's for my chicken. I think she's got a picture.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah. Private message that to Candy.
Private message me, Judy.
Perfect. That's perfect. Is that your boxes made from piano roll boxes? Dawn, I probably missed something there. Boxes made from piano roll boxes. Missed something. This one is piano roll. You can probably tell by the texture. Piano roll and just cardstock. Now, if this is solid and it's got a texture on it, like I have some that are embossed, that's great. Works great because there's a texture on the solid color. Something like this I consider this a solid color, yet it's not. It's got kind of a wood grain on it. But I would put that with a print of something purple. So what we want to do first is move all this stuff out of the way. And, I've got more offcuts right here, too. Oh, I have so many offcut scraps.
I'm looking for my Braille paper offcut. Do you think I can find it? No.
So let's first pick 2 that you have your branding strips in. Oh, this. No, actually, I love this. A lot of times I pick up ugly boxes like this, and then I'll recover them in gorgeous paper like that. I can't remember if this probably came from Ross, maybe Tuesday morning, probably Ross or TJ Maxx. And I really liked the peacock, so I just left it. Yeah, but the gold's getting worn off and I'll probably eventually have to recover it, but that's okay. I can enjoy the peacocks while they're there.
Anybody recognize this from Charlie's birthday?
Oh, yeah. Love it. How is little Charlie anyway?
He's so good. This is a buntlet cake thing.
Yeah. Anything bunt cakes?
Yep. Nothing bunt. Nothing bunt cake.
Anything bunt. Ha! Nothing bunt cakes. Yeah. Oh, they got the best.
And it's covered with rice paper. That's it.
Nice. So, guys, that's one of the things we're going to do on a Monday coming up real soon is pick something that you want to cover with rice paper. It might be an old plaque that you're tired of looking at. You can coat it with gesso and then cover it with rice paper. It might be a bowl like that or a box like this or a little tiny set of wooden drawers. Anything you want, but find something like that because I want to do that real soon where we'll just cover it with gesso and then cover it with rice paper and reinvent whatever the item is. All right. So we're picking 2 pieces of paper that you like together right now. I really should do this ahead of time because once we get in here, all of a sudden I can't make a decision. And I just grab them all and pull them out, and they're just all so random. So, okay, this is black paper with black velvet or flocking, whatever it is on it. And I left the branding strip on because it is not perforated. So if I were to use this on the bottom, I could glue something else on top of it and glue it right up to the edge of there on the branding strip only and not have to glue on the flocking and have that bumpiness. But that branding strip comes in really
word, Judy,
for that. What?
Judy, did you draw that? They're awesome. If you drew that,
Oh,
that's awesome.
Judy. Oh my gosh, Judy. Yeah. Judy, you've been holding out on us.
Those are awesome. I can add color
Wow.
to look real.
Those are.
No, she said she didn't draw it.
Oh, I'm like, wow.
Those are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
Those
Way
look almost real.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, Grandelia Norma wants to know where you get rice paper.
Grandelia, hi, good to see you. Well, typically we get it at one of our sales. Lots and lots of rice paper, and we have been selling it at the clearance sales. We still haven't even gotten through all the rice paper. So we have tons of I have tons of Stamperia rice paper in the warehouse, and that's where we usually get it. We go through it one by one so people can pick and choose just the pieces they want. Grandelia, if you want to private message me, shoot me a private message. I think we are already friends on Facebook, if I remember right.
Sit on my desk.
Oh, do you have a little visitor? Oh, hello, puppy. What's his name?
Mikey.
Mikey.
He's been dying to see who's here.
Oh, hi, Mikey. He is still looking around wondering who is saying my name, and I cannot find
Yeah,
him.
I can't find them. It's driving him crazy.
We do like messing with the animals, don't we?
Come on, baby.
We're mean that way. We
Aw.
don't mean to be mean. We just have fun with them.
What's going on here? Huh?
Hey, too busy. Too busy. Yeah, Grandelia, haven't seen you for a week or so. I'm so glad that you had time to stop in today. I am just like randomly flipping through this stuff, trying to find two things that I like together. I do have a whole nother pile of offcuts, and most of them are larger, so I stuck them up here, but they're all right. I need to keep those separate. Those would work. All these little ones need to start a new pile. Oh, I know what scrap that one would go with when I ever come to it. Oh, that might be a cute black and white one, huh? Polka dots and black and white flowers.
Okay.
Which one should be on top? Or which one should be the most black and white? Are the polka dots the most and the flowers the little? Yeah.
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 You need to go full screen, Marianne, so we can see you. There you go. I couldn't get to my mouse. It was buried.
Oh, Grandelia, I'm so sorry. There are several of us just got through that. Not fun. And we feel for you. All right, let's see if I can. Let me try this way because this is a super long one. I should probably cut several while I'm cutting so that I could just make several at one time, huh?
I've been trying to teach her how to truly mass make, ladies.
Well, you know, if I just do it by myself, we're not on screen, I would go through and cut this into like 10 of these, and then I would cut 10 things to go with it, and then I would just do it. But when we do it on screen, we tend to show you one, we make one all the way through, and then we just start making them. And apparently that's not true mass make. True mass make is doing one step and doing everything at the one step. Is that correct?
Yeah, usually.
Some people do.
Most people do it that way, but that, I mean, I'm not saying that's the right way, but I'm just saying that's how most people do it.
I figured it was a mass make if when you came out you had a mass.
There's no set length, Glennis. It's whatever, however long you want to make it.
No, yes, whatever length you want. Glennis, what I did not do any longer than 8.5. because I rarely make a book that is bigger than 8.5 by 11 paper folded in half. So if I want to use it as a belly band, then 8.5, it would fit right on the page. So I didn't do anything longer than 8.5, and I'm doing some shorter. So this one right here is about 7 that I'm going to do right now. So I've got 2 pieces of paper that I like together, and one is about 1.5 inches. Yep, exactly 1.5 inches. And the other one is about 1 inch. So I'm going to overlap one on the other. And so together they make right about 2 inches. That's a good width for a bookmark or a belly band. So that's 2 inches right there. And then I will just glue them together. So it's halfway on. So I could actually put glue on half of this, and it'd be fine on there. Or I can just put glue on the, or I can do like this and just hold it in place while I do it, and then I can see exactly where it's going. But actually, let me see here. Since it's pretty much cut on the dots line, if I go between those two, that's exactly the right. Oh, come on, don't be stuffed up. I tend to forget to put the pin back in my glue, and so it always ends up stuck up. I have stuck up glue, guys. What do I do? Margie does one step till you're tired of that step, and then do something else and come back to it later. Do the next one with the polka dot smaller so you have a wider to see the flowers. Okay, Dawn, I'll do it in reverse. I'll do one each way because I like both of them. I like black and white. And I'm not going to go all the way to the corner because I'm going to round the corners. I just like my bookmarks with rounded corners, and belly bands I'm fine with rounded corners as well. It just softens them up a bit. It's just a personal preference. You do them any way you like. And if I put this on there, I know I've got it in alignment all the way down. There we go. Okay, so together those are 2 inches, but one side's a little wider than the other. I really feel like I want a tiny strip of black right down the middle. Okay, now let's see. I made this one the smaller one. They almost look the same. Wow. Yeah, they ended up being almost 1 inch each. So it's almost split down the middle. That's a little crazy. Then I will make the flowers a little wider on this one. Notice that the edge of this scrapbook paper had some like grungy printing on it. So I like that. So I'm going to use that side, and I will make that about 1.5 inches. And then if I put that one over it, I should still have a little bit larger flowers. Then, yeah, I still feel like I want a little strip of black right down the middle. Do you feel that, Andy? I know you like black and white. Like you want just a little strip of black right down the middle.
You need something to separate those two patterns.
And I'm feeling
or some of that chevron or rickrack, black rickrack.
Oh yeah, I could do that. I could cut a tiny strip of this and put it right down the middle. But I could also, yeah, let me do this here. I might have some teeny tiny black rickrack. That'd be perfect. Rickrack, Sylvia. I am going to use rickrack, maybe. Okay, let's see. It is about halfway. Yeah, that's exactly halfway. All right. So let's get glue here. I thought these were really cute because they're really versatile. You could use them as bookmarks. You could paper clip them into the book. You could make them as a flip out on the edge of a page. You could use them as a belly band. And I like that if they're loose, you can journal on the back. You can journal on your insert that your flip up that you're putting in there, you could even put a little notepad of sorts inside that flip up to journal on. And if you're leaving them loose, you could even put a pocket on the back. That's funny. They ended up being, wow. So maybe if I want them to be different, then my small strip needs to be a little bit smaller. Maybe that's because I'm not going bigger than 2 inches. I think wider than 2 inches for me gets a little wide. But if you like wider than 2 inches. And I'm going to use some teeny tiny offcuts to make some teeny tiny ones. All right, there's some tiny rickrack. That is blue. Sometimes navy blue looks an awful lot like black. There's some, that's not the teeny tiny. I think I let you guys take all the teeny tiny rickrack. Darn it.
So sad for you.
I know, at the moment when I want some. Wait a minute, I know I have a couple in here that
I just had.
nope, that's big. That is seam binding. Yep, I've got some bigger rickrack or black, but I don't have any teeny tiny. There's some teeny tiny other blue. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go. When I was organizing this stuff, I found one more drawer that had some of those old vintage trims. We thought we cleared them all out, and I found one more drawer. It's a small drawer, but maybe there's a teeny tiny black rickrack in there. I doubt it, but it's worth a check. It's worth a try. Let's see here.
Oh, my fan. I want my stuff around.
No teeny tiny black rickrack. All right, fine. I'll use medium black rickrack then. It'll mostly be covered when could use a black strip of paper. It'll mostly be covered when the journal card is in there. Let's see. Take this one. What's that one? That one's a little smaller. Somebody's horn is stuck as they drive down the street. You can see she's in a van. She's on the phone, hunkered down. Horn's going off. Beep, beep. Actually, that's probably not the horn. That's the alarm then. But she's driving the vehicle, so that's funny. All right. Sylvia, I think we found an appropriate use for rickrack. Yeah, I'm going to leave that down there. I like that. Okay. Oh, hi, Toby. Glad you could make it. Yeah, I don't have my black ribbon isn't any thinner than this rickrack, so this is going to have to do.
Is there a tiny rickrack black in mine? In my box? Just take it out.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. It's not like I need it. Not like I.
No, I mean, are you kidding? You think I'm going to go dig through the tall, skinny box that is packed to the gills and bulging? No way am I. No way am I opening that box.
Chicken.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be spending the next 3 days trying to pack it back in.
Oh, I can pack it back in when I get there.
You'll spend all week packing.
No, it's called throwing it into the Jeep.
There you go. Let's see. You've got at least 4 boxes so far. We'll just slide him in the Jeep when Rodney's not watching.
Yeah, because he's already like, we're not going to be able to fit everything. All right, I have plenty of room, dude. I don't know
Really?
why About
Just
this
let me pack. We'll be just fine.
You don't have to see out the back window.
You've got side mirrors. And me. I'll stick my head out the window. We don't need to see. We don't need no stinking back mirror.
Hold the seats down. I said we got plenty of room.
Slide a few things under the seats. There we go. I'm getting really excited. We're only 3 weeks away from admin retreat. It is going to be really awesome to be able to see some of admin. Oh, here she comes back again. Poor lady. Oh. And we plan to do some live laugh and crafts from the retreat. And yep, I'll walk around with the camera and show you everybody's desks and you see what they're working on.
We gotta work on stuff? Yeah, I ain't working on anything.
No, they can watch you eating cookies because, you know, whatever you want to do.
Watch me go through my box, see what I got.
Yeah, there you go. For Candy, it'll be an unboxing. That looks way better.
I got this one twice, Marianne. We need.
But you said you wanted to.
Yeah, when I got 4, I only needed 2.
Yeah, really. It's a good time to know that while you're still here.
Yeah.
You're bringing your camera, right? Your webcam and a mount.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
No, I was thinking about just getting another camera
Because I have 2.
because I wanted another the other table anyway. So I thought about just sucking it up and buying it now.
I have 2, so I'll bring my 2, and you'll have 1.
And my phone.
Yeah. If we need to.
So they're squirrely.
A couple of mounts. So we can get everybody on camera. We're gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all your admin team playing. Self-inflicted timeout. Rick Rack. Yuck, Rick Rack. Sylvia. Now, Sylvia, you have to admit that this Rick Rack really made this black and white look a lot better. It totally did. Yeah, it really did. Didn't it, Grindelia? I love it too. I love black and white.
Okay.
That does look a lot better. Okay. So let's get moving. You know what? Could probably use the Rick Rack as the little belly band on the thing too, but maybe if I wanted to use the paper, I'd put that on top of the paper. Because I think paper would have a better chance of tearing against the Rick Rack if the Rick Rack was the only band itself. Okay, so here is the top of our bookmark. Okay, we want to put this belly band on before putting any backing on. You can just cut it exactly to size, 2 inches, glue it on the ends. I like to wrap it around. I do like the look of it being wrapped around just because there's not the raw edge there. And it does give it a little more sturdiness up here to hold the thing you're putting in. And it gives you a wider opening. If you do that, you have no glue in the front at all. And so you can put a journal piece in that is as wide as this is, you know, minus a hair to slide. But otherwise, you're going to have glue here, and you're going to lose 1/4 to 1/2 inch, depending on how much you glue. So we're going to do that next. Let's see if we have anything in branding strips that might work for this. If not, we're just going to take some of these offcuts and make.
Okay. Glynis says she will have her camera, but no holder.
Okay.
I have an extra holder.
Okay. Bring any stands you have. I've got 2 cameras and 2 stands. One that'll mount to a table and one that'll sit on the table, so they don't need anything else. I might still have a tripod somewhere. I'll look and see if I do. But yeah, bring whatever ones you have, Candy. That would be great. Okay, so between Glynis and Candy and I, then we'll have enough cameras for everybody to be in StreamYard and on screen. So maybe we'll do one of our games at one of those lives. They don't know there's going to be games, guys. And we'll do it with you guys so that you can play as well, because that would be fun. And you can watch them. Okay. I'm not liking any. See there.
Judy wants to know where you're all going.
Where what?
Where you are all going.
Oh, they are all coming to Salt Lake City by me, where I am. Actually, I'm in West Jordan, and the place they're all staying and where we're going to be retreating, the hotel is in South Jordan, which is, I'm right on the border, West Jordan, South Jordan, literally right on the border. So it's not like it's way far away. It's just across the street and down a couple miles. So yeah, so they're coming to Utah, and we are going to work out some retreat kinks so we can plan retreat for next year and hopefully get all you guys here with us as well. Let's see, which one of these should I use, or both of them? Should we just make this a little fancy guy? What about put in chat if you were thinking about coming to retreat, would you want to come in spring, summer, or fall, or any, or all? Oh, that rhymed. Spring, summer, or fall, or any, or all. Oh, goodness. We have a problem now.
She's losing it, ladies. She's losing it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Marianne needs a rest. A long time, quiet rest.
Well,
but we're not giving it to her. Nobody's giving it to her.
I don't want one. I need one, but I don't want one. I keep thinking I'll rest when retreat comes, but I will not be resting during retreat.
Okay, well, you can volunteer and volunteer, but if you don't want to rest, you're not going to rest.
This is true. So is anybody putting spring, summer, or fall as their preference?
Spring or fall, said Judy. Summer or fall, said Glynis.
Okay.
And Margie's talking about somebody's feet.
The chicken feet. Margie will be with us by camera. That's funny.
Well, I like fall because then Eric's not here.
Okay.
Or spring before he gets here.
Right. Okay. Linda, what do you like?
Well, I live in Florida. I like anything but summer.
That's true. Well, yeah, I get that. That is not quite working how I thought. So maybe I better do that. Maybe I'll just add this on here. That's what I'll do. Okay, so this paper is really quite thin because it is scrapbook paper, not cardstock. So I think I probably shouldn't have gotten rid of the trimmer. I should have just gotten rid of this. That's okay. So what I'm going to do is make the little belly band out of this. And you can put it down however far you want. I'm going to look at, if I decide to use it as a bookmark, I'm going to put a slot hole in it. If you don't have the slot hole, this is the slot hole. If you don't have a slot hole punch, I'm going to try to get them for the website, but you don't have to have that. I would just use, and sometimes I don't use a slot hole, I just use the largest regular hole punch that I have, because you can still put lace and things through a large hole punch. So I just look at if I'm going to put that there and how much space do I want. You know, just need a little bit of space there, not a ton, but enough to be able to slide the thing underneath it. And then I'm going to line that up right there and say, all right, except I like this end because I like that flower right there. So I'll do that. Don't need a whole bunch to wrap around the back, just enough, maybe 1/2 inch on each side. And I didn't even glue this together. As long as it's not, I'm going to glue that flap and say as long as it's facing down so that it slides in, will go down. But I'm just going to glue the top flap because I don't want it to catch as it comes up. All right. So then, you know me, I'm not going to measure it. I'm going to put it there so I can see that it's straight. And then I always take the easy way. And the easy way means just holding it and turning around and putting glue on it. And I'll fold that side over, glue it down, and then flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. And a piece of paper is going to slide in there. I've not yet done one that I could get so tight that a piece of paper wouldn't slide in. So not a worry about that. All right. And that's going around. And then this guy, I'm just going to put a tiny bit right across the top there. And that doesn't need to be wrapped around. That would be really bulky and would make it not lay very flat very well. So because we're not going to be sliding under the rickrack, I can just glue the whole thing down. So I'll just put a strip of Fabri-Tac. Use art glitter glue or Stamperia craft glue or Barely Art on all of it except the fabric or lace or rickrack, something like that. And I'll use a little bit of Fabri-Tac because it will hold it faster and better. That works for me. You use what works for you. Okay, get that one right to the edge. Little Fabri-Tac hairs everywhere. Turn that over. Cut that off. And before it can be stuck with glue, because I might have little Fabri-Tac hairs, I'll stick something in there and make sure it's working. It's working just fine. Okay, so then I want something on the back. And if I want to be able to use it as a journal card, then I'll want something that can be written on. And so probably white, because this is not aged at all. And I'll have to decide whether I want to ink the edges. Maybe not. Or if I do, I might do them in black, not in vintage photo, which will give them an aged look, but still stay with the black and white theme. So I think I will probably use just this white cardstock. Let me get this back into the glue. All right, so besides Glynis, who else is making with us today? Good grief. I know I've asked that 3 times, and I don't know if we always got sidetracked onto something else.
Nobody answered.
Okay. Nobody answered. That means they're not making. That's okay. We want you here to hang out too. All right. So I'm just going to do this to get the length. Again, the easy way. There's my length. And it is exactly 2 inches. So I will cut 2 inches. There we go. All right, we're ready to glue. Chocolate bar. Now you're handing out chocolate bar. spring or fall. And her feet show it there, Longfellows. How did you know I have big feet, Margie? That's hilarious, Longfellows. All right, I want to make sure to get this down nice and solid because it is going to stay. And there's kind of a textured side. This is might be basil, so there's kind of a textured side and a smooth side. I'm putting the smooth side on the outside because I want it to be a journal spot, and I think it'd be easier to write on the smooth side. That's why I am making that choice. Okay, then when it comes to rubbing it together, making sure that it's all down really well, I find that turning it over to the back and rubbing it on the back has been, I don't move it first, has been most effective for me, because if I rub it on the front, sometimes I get caught on this thing, or there's two separate pieces of paper there. Sometimes I accidentally catch one. So, okay. So if I wanted to mass make, I could make a whole bunch of things like this that are ready to go as a, and I could even make the journal card to go in them. Is there anything left of that one? Not enough. So it's ready to go as a belly band or as a flip out on a page, or I can punch a hole then and turn it into a bookmark. I think, what do I think? I think I'm going to do this one while it's here. And on this one, I'll maybe put the polka dot. Is that the smallest piece left there? Oh, look at that. Perfect. There's a tiny little offcut that is perfect for the little belly band. Sans Rick Rack, Sylvia. Oh my goodness. I don't use Rick Rack a lot. I have a lot. I don't use it a lot. Not sure why. I've seen some things that are super cute with it. And I think maybe a solid black belly band here would have been really cute too. And skip the Rick Rack. But I really like it right down the center. I think it needed it. Otherwise, it was just too pale and boring. All right, that is crooked. I moved. There we go. And because that's scrapbook paper, not cardstock, it is a little thin. And so that's why I am going to put the Rick Rack on it, because it'll give it a little bit of strength.
Margie says you can punch a small hole on the side and add a dangle with a bulb pin.
Great idea. Great idea.
And Glynis says, I thought we were mass making.
Well, you know, Glynis, it's Thursday's always intended to be a mass make, but often Glynis is the only one that ends up with a mass. So,
well, I certainly won't. You might, but
I'd like to have some of these ready to go, because I just think that they're cute and they're easy to work into every single book. So I'd like to have a whole variety of styles of paper to go into everything.
And Margie says we are faux mass making, Glynis.
Faux mass making. Everybody except Glynis is faux. That did not work. Where's my? They're over here.
Well, I'm not mass making because I'm trying to do two things at the same time, and that doesn't work for me at my age.
At any age. We only think we can do two things at the same time.
Bonnie would like to know when is the next sale.
Hi, Bonnie. That's a very good question. And I can't exactly answer that right now. We had planned to have sale today and Saturday. As you can tell, we're not having a sale today, and we're not going to have one Saturday. I have a family birthday party on Saturday. Okay, I'm looking for white for the back, and I'm not finding white. So if I take this and turn it over, it'll be white, right? So it'll be journal paper. There we go. I been a little bit of a rough week for me, and I really needed a week to get caught up and maybe slow down just a hair for my health. And so that's why we're not having a sale today as much as I need to. I just knew it was not in my best interest to do so. And with admin screaming at me all the time to take care of myself, they just won't leave me alone. They want me to get enough sleep. Oh, no, honestly, guys, I've been having a lot of shortness of breath and having a difficult time keeping my oxygen levels up. And that's only since COVID. And I know it's, lingering COVID, but it's,
You haven't completely recovered.
Right. Still happening.
Oh, she needs to get easy.
I never did stop during COVID. I worked all the way through because, I was just at home. So why not? But because it just seemed like a really bad head cold.
That didn't work out so well. So.
And took my mom to the doctor, and she needs to get a pacemaker. So
no.
That came up as well. So she's okay with it because she's actually in pretty darn good health. It's just that her heart is beating slowly. And, I guess before the days of pacemakers, it just beat slowly until it just quit beating. But now we have the ability to lengthen life by putting a pacemaker in. So my dad had a pacemaker, and so she was around him and it did well for him. And so she's okay with it. But, one more thing.
That is good. That is one good thing. She's okay with it.
Yeah, she's not wigging out about it.
Good. Which
sometimes happens. It will, and that will be on the first day of retreat. So.
Oh no! So.
Yeah, that's okay. My sister will take her.
How are you going to work that?
She actually lives with my sister about a half an hour north, and the hospital that they're doing at is about 15 minutes north of them. So my sister will take her.
Oh.
Darn it! I didn't. Yeah, I guess I did.
That's not dangerous surgery anymore.
Right? No. It's expected to be outpatient.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you won't have to worry about that.
So it should be just fine. Yep. Now that the doctor's appointments and all the tests and all this stuff are done. All right, I am ready to make a few more and use some of these flowers and butterflies and whatever. So yes, I am trying to slow my pace down just a bit and get my lungs back to. That's why I've really tried to avoid COVID all this time, is because I was concerned about my heart and my lungs because of the issues that I've had with the breast implant illness.
Nobody has noticed that you've slowed down.
Well, I don't know how much I've slowed down, but I spent 2.5 years trying really hard not to get COVID, and then go drive out of town, not even fly, drive out of town once with my mom for her birthday, and then I get COVID. So Oh. Oh, well, I guess it was just, my turn. Enough of you have had it. Okay, so I need to get rid of all the little things so I can see what I've got here. It sounds like spray paint.
I know.
What is it?
Oxide.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sheila is here.
Who? Did I miss?
Sheila.
Oh, hi, Sheila. Good to see you. Wow, on a Thursday. Oh, I guess school's out now. So awesome. Awesome sauce. Those two would be pretty together. This would be pretty with something else. With green, that's a little bit bigger. Where was the other? There was a bigger green one I was trying to match something to. Not that one. And then I bury them.
No way.
No, you did not bury that. Oh, yes, I did. Is that too pink? That is too pink. That one is. There was a wide green one just before the black and white one. It's the one I was trying to match. I don't know what happened to it. Let's see. Well, that's not it either, but that would be pretty. So that would be pretty with either of those. Still want that white green one. Oh, so what else is new? Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at. I have, after the last sale, I need to do some more reorganizing and consolidating. Oh, look how cute this would be. Look at this little, like Paris girls, and then little scooters, half a scooter anyway. These little flowers. Would they be cute with the girl, or would they be cuter with the scooter? Or would the girl be cuter with the scooter? I could probably cut this one in half and do two. Same colors. Actually, these came out of the same paper pack. So the hair is the same color as the scooters. I don't know where I'll ever use that bookmark, but they're just cute papers.
Sylvia says her COVID changed her life. She never used to have down days, and now it catches her. Yep.
And Sylvia, it hasn't been that long for you either. I mean, really just barely, but we're so used to just going that as soon as you're up and around, you're like, okay, I should be 100% again. And we're not. We just didn't allow ourselves enough time. But our brains don't know how to be down, how to take that downtime. And that's hard. I don't know. It's just hard for me. Because I can be down physically and my brain is going a million miles an hour. That's the one I was looking for. Now I'm not sure. What do you think? Yeah, that's the one I had in mind. But now that I look at it, I don't think it's.
It doesn't say gotta do it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not screaming at me. This is a great project for gel prints or spray off papers, things that you may really like the colors, but you're not crazy about the design or what you got out of it. Because when you cut it up, you're just going to get the color, not a bunch of design. No, that's not doing it either. All right, something's gonna jump. Something's gonna scream at me.
I like mine. I like that one.
Which one?
Here, this one I just made.
Oh, hang on. I thought you were saying a paper I had in my hand. Oh, that's pretty. Look how pretty that is.
Yeah,
Aww.
so pretty.
That is.
I put little shells on it that I
I
collected.
noticed that. Oh, I love those.
I collected 1,000,000 of them
Uh-huh.
on my honeymoon. We got married in Sanibel,
Wow.
which is the shell capital of the world.
Right. And you still have a whole bunch?
I still have a humongous amount of them.
Oh, that's funny. Well, that's awesome because you'll be able to think of your honeymoon now every time you make
Every time I look at it, I'll think of it.
Candy, do you have one put together? I just went large on
Yeah.
you. Oh, I love it. Look,
Oh, that's great.
oh, look at that wax seal on it. That's cool looking.
Oh, I love it, Candy.
Yeah. Oh, some steampunk underneath. I like that. That's cool. See, it doesn't, even when you watch somebody do something and you like what they did, you don't have to do their exact same style or their exact same, components.
All of ours are different.
Because all your styles are different, and I love every one of them.
That's why they make good gifts.
Okay, what about that? That's a little tiny bit of navy blue in there.
I like that. I do.
And that's navy blue.
Go large. I can't really see the color. I'm across the room, remember.
Oh, that's right.
That tiny.
Navy blue and rose gold.
It's pretty. I like how it contrasts.
Do you?
Flashy. Flashy.
It's flashy. I'm just trying to use up some of these scraps without cutting new ones. This is a very pretty piece of
Marianne is kind of flashy.
Yeah. She's so flashy. Flashy.
So flashy.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're not going to Las Vegas.
Oh my goodness.
That was a joke.
We used to go to Vegas a couple times a year. It was a good one. It was a good one, Linda. And it's okay to joke. I'm good with it. Give Candy a break. She usually has to come up with the snark.
It's not hard. I usually am pretty nice because you leave yourself wide open for so many.
I do. I
know. Sometimes it's just you
see what I get for being so trusting.
Yeah, exactly.
COVID altered. Let's see here.
Bonnie says she stays home 99% of the time. I'm with you, Bonnie.
Yeah, I hadn't gone anywhere, done anything during COVID until June. And my mom was just dying to go on a trip. So we drove, 4 hours down there. We did that Monday where we walked through that art village together, which was awfully fun. We went and saw Broadway shows, which were at an outdoor theater that was built into the mountain. So everything was outdoors. My sister flew in. She picked up COVID on her way in, and she brought it in. But then the day after we got home, we found out that the show had shut down that day, the day after we got home, because half the cast had COVID. So, did I or would I have gotten it from my sister or from flying around the air down there? I don't know. And then the next day, Doug got an email from one of his students in his summer class that said that he had COVID. So he had been exposed there and he got it too. So I don't know if he got it from me or if he got it from his student or what. So I'm just going on the assumption that, it was time to have it because, there's 3 in the same few days. There was 3 different exposures or exposure opportunities or we were exposed there. So this is pretty thick on its own because this is a thicker cardstock. Maybe I won't even back it, but then no, I will back it because I want to put the belly band around it. What did I do with my black ones? I didn't do yet. Yeah, it is really hard for me to slow down because if it's just, my body just needs that rest, my brain is still going a million miles an hour. And boy, do I find that difficult. If my brain is still going and my body can't keep up, or I'm not supposed to make my body keep up because I'm supposed to be resting, that's hard. That's really hard for me. I'm just rounding these corners before I forget. I'm thinking, Bonnie, that we'll probably likely, I don't know. I got to look at the calendar for next week. I have no idea what's on next week, but maybe if possible, we'll get a sale or two in next week. And then I got to give these guys a chance to take care of their life and pack and everything. You know what? We are going to have a special sale while they're here of things that members of the group have contributed for StreamYard. So fundraiser, but instead of doing it on the public page like we did last year, we'll do it live from the retreat, because some of the things are coming in with some of them, and some other people have told me things. So that will be fun. That will be fun to do that live. That won't be a full-on all the stuff sale. That will be probably just those things that people have contributed. And I thought maybe I'd pull together a bunch of the stuff that I've made and the makes that we've done and put a couple packages together and sell those and put all that towards StreamYard.
Oh, I could do that too.
Ooh, that would be awesome.
I didn't know you were planning that. But
Well, I've just in the last few days, when I'm trying to make myself slow down, been sitting down and actually taking all my notes for the retreat and making plans. So all this is just coming together now. I've been making notes for a year, but now I'm taking those notes and planning time and agenda. And oh, I just noticed. Look at this. I just noticed. Look at the paper that's right here on the bottom.
yeah,
I don't remember these coming from the same paper pack, but that's got to be.
close.
It's got to be the same paper.
I don't know. It's close.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't, because this one's paper, and this one feels more like cardstock, and this one feels more like a thicker paper, but not cardstock. So those two, if I use this end, it's already embellished for me. How wide is that? And I don't want to cover it all up.
Bonnie says, good thing I craft, otherwise I'd go nuts being home.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you on
Start a
that.
home-based business, Bonnie. You don't have time to go nuts. Oh, I love the online time with you guys, though. I just do. It's just, I know for a lot of us, the online time we spend together is just really great therapy. Nah. Guess who needs some therapy?
Need therapy? How dare you?
Candy?
Who, me? Who, me?
Really, I'm thinking of the church lady. Candy?
Alyssa. Hi, Alyssa.
Hi, Elisa. How are you?
And Dawn.
Dare you say I need?
Will there be a Patreon this month with the normal day being during your retreat time? Yes, we will Patreon from the retreat. That will be fun. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait a minute. Let me wait. What day? Where's my...
That's the day we're coming in.
Okay, is it that day or the next Tuesday?
For us, that is. I mean, that's the day we're coming. I think that's the day Glennis flies in, too.
No, it's the fourth Tuesday of every month. That's the 27th. That's the day they all leave.
Yeah.
So none of them will be available. So we'll have to move Patreon. We can move it to a different date because that'll be fun to do that from retreat.
Why don't you do it on instead of a Tuesday? Do it that Wednesday after we get there or something.
Wednesday the 21st. That's a great plan.
Yeah, I like the day after we get there or whatever.
Yeah, that's a great plan. All right, Patreon Wednesday the 21st. Just have to look at my notes, make sure there wasn't anything else that had to be done on Wednesday, but I don't think so. I think that'll work just fine. That's cool. That's a good plan. Okay, this is 2 inches. What?
I do have them occasionally.
Occasionally. Yeah, usually. What part of it do I want to cut off? Do I want to cut the left? Or if I cut right here, I could go kind of between the butterflies and use this for another one too, huh? Trying to like this paper. I'm trying to get most use out of this. What did Glennis say?
What step are we supposed to be on?
Is there a step? I kind of lost track.
Well, so I'm doing several steps at once, and then I'll go back and do other steps. So the steps I'm doing is the 2 pieces of paper together, the belly band over it, and a paper on the back to journal on if you want that. You don't have to. I cover some of them in music page, some of them in Braille. Whatever you want to put on the back is fine. So I'm only doing those 3 steps right now, putting the 2 pieces together, the belly band on, and the back. And then I'll go back and we'll do the, we got to do that soon here. Do the journal, the little journal flip that goes on it, and decorate that, embellish that. All right, so I want one of these to go on this one.
Ooh, what's that?
It's Candy's sewing machine.
Oh. Thread broke. Wonderful.
Candy. That's funny.
Wow.
Okay, I like that one right there. All righty. How long is that one? That is 8.5. Do I have a pencil anywhere that's not buried?
It's stuck in there. Oh, good one.
Okay. Even with scraps, I keep trying to whittle them down and get most use out of it, because most of the scraps, some of the scraps I'm not so crazy about, but that's probably why they've been sitting here forever. But some of them I really like, and I don't want to just waste them.
Okay, Dawn says, what about Thursday? I would miss Wednesday.
That's right. Wednesday is Sammy's day. Thursday, the 22nd. I don't have my book in here. It's sitting out on the couch. Let me check and see. I've got several things scheduled. So let me check and see if there's anything scheduled that has to be at a certain time. And if not, Thursday would probably work, Dawn. I think that'd be just fine. Of course, you might have to ask Margie, queen of all things, if Thursday's okay with her. If you get approval from the top.
Margie says Candy is a so-and-so.
Candy is so-and-so. That's hilarious.
S-E-W.
Yep, I knew it. That's awesome.
And Dawn said it sounded like a money sorter. Actually, that's what it sounded like to me.
Oh, wow, really? Huh. I didn't think of that because I know it's Candy's sewing machine. But I guess if you didn't know, I could see that.
Well, I might have to go to the shop.
No,
it's just
it broke up into the top. I can't get it out.
Cute.
Let me try it here. See what?
I think it's just that it was closer to the microphones.
No, she's across the room.
Oh, no, it's right behind me.
Oh, that's right. It's on the cart. You just turned around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fine. Sounds like mine in the other room.
Yeah, I must have got it all when I pulled.
Her thread got all tangled up.
Up inside of it, and the top part, not the bottom, the top. Behind
Right.
where the arm is,
Right.
where you have to wrap it around it, or what, I don't know what to call it. I'm not a big sewer, ladies.
Is it a singer?
Yep, singer.
Sounds exactly like a singer.
Yeah.
Singer.
I grew up on a singer, and my mom still sews on that singer.
Yeah, I had my grandmother's, but she lost
It's like 70
it
years
wouldn't
old.
do it would do a straight stitch, but it wouldn't do a zigzag stitch
Yeah.
because we didn't have the piece for it. It was an old one. It was an old one.
Yeah. My mom's is too, and it's kind of small, but it's really heavy, and it
Yeah,
comes in.
it's all fit out. Yeah.
It comes in a case. You
Yep.
know, like
Yep.
yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Pretty colored.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what I grew up on, and
I mean, I still have it. I put it in the garage. It's just I didn't.
My mom brings it when she comes to my house if she feels like working on any of her sewing quilting stuff. All right, that's not bad. Now let's take the thin one and put that on a thicker. How wide is that? Okay. I'm not sure I like that right next to that blue. Let's do this. That's better. Get a green. Okay. So halfway down the green is our glue mark. Yeah, now I have a couple of brothers' sewing machines.
Oh, I didn't get one of those.
I thought you just adopted brothers.
I got 3 brothers, but I have a couple of brothers' sewing machines because my mom still uses that Singer. Oh, it's a workhorse. I don't think it's ever been to the shop, and she's had it. It's literally like 70 years old.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
the new ones are take to the shop
Oh yeah.
because they don't make them like that anymore.
Doug was doing some woodworking the other night, and he went and got new sanding belts for his dad's sander. Looked up the serial number, and it was made in 1950 something. That thing, it's heavy. It's made of steel, and it'll last forever. You know, they made tools to last back then. None of this breaking stuff. That's 70 years old, and it's still working just as well as.
It's going to last longer than me, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
We bought
How many do you have made?
none. I got none made. I got one made. That's it.
3. I made 3. That's
I have
it.
a bunch in stages. Not quite. Let's see here. Okay, this is straight over here. I was thinking I should probably have admin dress up and do a costume party on one of our lives. What do you guys think?
No.
I'm so glad I'm not coming.
That would be a no.
Candy knows I'm totally messing with you, but I just thought that would be funny.
No.
Because everybody
You could sew your costume.
no.
You could sew your costume, Candy.
There you go.
No.
I know. A lot of retreats are themed retreats, and so the whole weekend is around this theme, like the 50s or whatever. Like, too much work.
Yeah, that's.
We don't want to worry about having to wear certain things. I'm just worried about getting my stuff there and being there.
This is a
15.
really
Glennis has 15. Oh my god.
15. Glennis, you could have lied. Took pity on us.
Oh no, 8. What? Oh.
Okay. That's more. Not so leaving us in the dust.
Yeah. Now she's only got twice as many as us, not 4 times as many.
Yeah.
Well, if we put all of ours together,
Judy made 1. Yay! Oh, Judy made 51. Holy cow!
What? 51?
Yeah, 50. Yeah, it's a 51. Judy made 51.
Oh Jesus!
She's just,
You're out. You're out.
She's making them to stock everybody's stash.
Oh, I still want to see a picture of those 51.
Look how cute those
A
are.
picture, please.
Picture, really. Oh man. Okay, back. These could use a coffee dyed paper or something creamy colored because they are. This is off-white. It is not white. They could also use. Let's see. Want something?
Is that my cat or your cat?
It's my cat.
Okay.
Not my cat. It's one thing for sure. It's not my cat.
Good.
If I did this, you could still right on that because it's very light. It's not very thick. All of these are paper, not cardstock. It is not thick enough. It needs something like this, a heavier cardstock. That's what it needs. It is almost wide enough. I could trim it down just a hair. I'd be okay with that. Make it 2 7/8 instead of, or 1 7/8 instead of 2. Yeah, I could do that. All right. I'm gonna do that first. Yeah, that's it's much better to use cardstock for these, but I've got so much paper and cardstock that if both of these pieces are paper, it's just not sturdy enough. Just not.
Dawn says, I did wear my pajamas to an all-day crop once.
Yep.
Yeah, I could go for the pajama theme.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can do that. We'll do that on, we'll have dinner. We'll come back, put on your pajamas, and we'll spend the evening because, this is a 24-hour retreat. Dawn, the Stamp Expo that's held over at the Mesa Convention Center, do you ever go to the crop that's held the 2 nights? I believe they do it 2 nights. Do you ever go to that one? It's always a theme. Well, the Stamp Expo, I know they had it up in Washington this year as well. It's held around the country. And they do 2 nights of crop, and you pay you pay to go to the crop. So people get together and go together, so you can reserve a table and you all sit together, and it's always a theme, and they give away prizes and all kinds of good stuff. With or without bra? Sylvia, need to ask?
At your discretion.
Out. Not that I should be discussing that personal or publicly, but I'm with you, Sylvia. I am totally with you on that one. I know where you hang on that subject.
That was wrong.
Sorry. I know which way you lean on that subject, and I am with you. Oh, goodness. Yeah. All right, I'm not going to go there. New subject, Margie. Margie, new earworm. You went, Dawn, didn't wear a costume, though? The Stamp Expo is 3 or 4 days, but are they doing the crop 3 or 4 nights? It seemed like it was just Friday and Saturday night that they did the crop, but maybe they do the crop every night. I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been 6 years.
Margie says, and I'm the snarky one.
Hey, Margie's and my brains are conjoined, so whatever snark comes out of my mouth, you can blame Margie.
Oh,
Is that how that works?
How is that for passing the buck? Yeah.
So today it's all Margie's fault.
Yeah. If it's Marianne's fault, it's Margie's fault. Oh, Margie, I love you. Oh, no, half the time Margie and I will message something at the exact same time, saying the exact same thing. Or go, wait a minute, I was just typing that and you said it too fast. She's going in easy. She's being careful. Gotta warm that sewing machine up. Make sure it stays together.
Dawn says they do. Oh, it just flipped. Hold on.
They do Super Thursday now, make and take. Yeah. Judy's scared. Scare me. Scared her with the pajamas or with the topic. We're not going there.
No bra.
We're not going there. I just love this group too, Margie. It is a great group.
Dawn says vendors come into the room and demo their products. Oh, there goes my voice.
Uh-oh. We always had vendors set up in the back and with the tables. So, of course, you get all excited and go, oh, I got to buy all this stuff.
This setup is not working for me because my computer is so far away from me. I'm having trouble reading.
Oh, so if you're only going to watch chat, the other one's better. But if you're going to craft and you don't have to watch chat, then this one's okay because you don't need to see the chat, right?
Right. But I'm having trouble reading my computer.
Reading the chat. Yeah.
It's like 4 feet away from me.
Oh my goodness, that's way too far.
Can you enlarge it? I use YouTube because it's black and white and I can see it better.
Mm.
It's a black background with white text. I have dark on, and then I enlarge it. So I use that.
You can also turn on YouTube on your phone and have that beside you. You just have to have the sound completely off, disabled on your phone.
Right.
But yeah, you can do that.
That's a thought. I think I'll do that next time.
Okay. How about this for?
If there is a next time.
Uh-oh. Linda might not want to come back. Okay, which should I use as the belly band? The stripes or the polka dots?
Polka dots.
Polka dot. I like the polka dot.
On both?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a little stronger too. It's a little more cardstocky.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's see if I do that there. I go that there. Okay. I would like a few of these that are just very neutral and botanical that I could put these flowers on. Oh, Candy. She's sitting outside the door.
Now she went to my son's room.
Oh. Is he there?
Oh.
He's giving up on me. Yeah, this is his day off.
Oh, that's why she went. And he's not letting her in. Come on.
She gets up on your computer and she won't get out of the way.
Oh.
So she's all over your keyboard. So you move your keyboard and then she moves over where your keyboard's at. And you're like, oh, you quick.
So she does the same thing to him as she does to you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He has a bed in there for her to get on, but she gets on and then she gets up on the computer.
Right.
Plus the other cat's in there, so they fight.
Funny. Oh, shoot.
She does not like the kitten.
Oh. Kittens are cute.
Well, he's not really a kitten anymore.
Yeah.
He's bigger than she is.
Oh, wow.
He's a cat. He's a big cat.
Younger than her, though, right?
Yeah, she's the old lady.
He's the one that that your son brought home from Circle K, right?
The kitten.
Kitten?
We call the kitten that. Well,
yeah. Oh, all these things happen while we're all together here online, and it seems like, we've known that forever. That happened so long ago. Oh, the cat. But yet it seems like it just barely happens.
October will be a year. He'll be a year old.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wow.
That's like Lucy. When I got Lucy, she was only 6 weeks old. Brought her on the live, set her on my desk, and she's been a part of the family ever since.
Oh,
with you guys, and she's over 2 years old.
I know.
Crazy.
I have to sit here and think how old the pups are. What we call the pups.
Yeah,
they're like 2 years old. Yeah,
we'll call her a puppy.
Old in December.
Wow.
They were born December 21st, 2 years ago.
Wow.
I was on my way back from Erie with Eric for Christmas.
Oh.
And Sandy couldn't wait to have them puppies.
Oh, yeah.
Eric wanted to see him being born, but we got here the next, 2 days later, a day and a half.
Wow.
He was like, oh,
yeah, that's rather pretty, and I don't have to embellish that at all.
I've lost one.
That one too. You've lost what? Besides your mind?
I never had a mind to lose.
Okay, I think I need to stop and make some journal flips that go inside these but I didn't get to make a really neutral one. I want to use the flowers. Why you want me? Oh, look, I got more.
Without the flip, I don't like the flip.
You don't like the flip?
No.
What are you going to put in? Or anything? Are you even doing the belly band?
I'm going to do the journal card on the back.
Yeah. If I'm using them as a bookmark, I'm thinking I'll put a little pocket down here or a corner tuck.
Yeah, or a pocket on the back.
Be able to tuck a corner in and right on the back.
What do you think? Think that looks good?
Hang on.
I got to ink it, of course, but.
What we got here, man?
Oh, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Oh, so pretty.
Yes, it is. That is very, very pretty.
Go ahead, lie down.
All right.
It's kind of steampunk meets Jane's memoirs.
Yeah, that's really pretty though. Really,
Well,
like that a lot.
You can't see it. It's kind of buried. You can see it on the back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That would be covered with a journaling font.
Yeah. Okay. If I fold this one in half.
You're not much of an artist.
Not much of what?
I was talking to my dog.
Oh.
He's not much of an artist, but he's a good friend.
What are we calling Stamperia for, Sylvia? So, Glynis, this is the journal. Well, wait a minute. I got to take this back here for you to see. This is the journal flip that goes in the belly band. Like that. So what I've been making is just the base with the belly band and journal spot on the back. And now this is the little journal flip so that you have journaling space inside, and depending on what kind of paper you use, you might on the back as well.
Lie down, baby. Thank you. Thank you, Mikey. Whoops, what happened here?
This one's thin. Bye, Sheila. It's what the boys need to rest. Totally understand that.
Glynis, I'm sure everything you make will work. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Glynis, you'll make it to work. You'll make it work. I have no doubt you will make it work. You know, these would work in here, but they're cream colored and I really want white. This one is white. And if we do black over the top, I think this one's too big. Yeah, it's too long.
Okay, Mike.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go back to what I was going to do here. Let's see. When I cut this for my card, I folded it in half, and that's as big as this paper was. I probably made it a little bit longer, but that's as big as this paper was.
Bye,
So that's
Sheila. Bye-bye, Sheila.
Bye, Sheila. And I think I'm going to see if there's any black ink on this. I don't have to dig any out. And just edge this with a little bit of black.
It will, Dawn. It will slip right in.
Oops. I almost lost that. Yeah, it'll slip right in. That's why I like taking it around the back to glue it. So there's no glue in the front. So you have that full 2 inches. To slip your little journal card in.
Oh, Sylvia says call Stamperia to demo at our retreat.
Oh, you know, I might do that for next year. We'll have a little more planning time.
I think you need a few more people.
Well, a little more planning time, and I don't know what they will come. I don't know what their minimum is, so I need to check with them on that. I'm thinking, well, no, I don't know. I'm trying to think out loud because I have too many thoughts, conflicting thoughts going around my head, trying to figure everything out. Okay, this pink, wouldn't this little spot of pink be pretty on this?
Yes.
with maybe some little pink flowers, or let's see.
That's really pretty.
What about one little pink flower and a pink butterfly?
Yep.
That work just like that?
That's beautiful.
Okay. Let's give him a tiny bit of this tulle underneath. was that Mikey?
That was Mikey.
That was hilarious.
He was at the door.
Oh, that was so cute. Oh my goodness.
Well, he's only a little 6-pound reject.
Yeah, I know. He's just reject. I think he's cute.
Oh my God, he's adorable.
Yeah.
He was a special needs rescue. So,
Really?
Yeah, he had 2 broken legs when I.
Oh, poor guy.
He was hit by a car and somebody dumped him at a shelter in Miami.
Oh, shoot.
And it was a kill shelter.
Oh,
And they were gonna
off him.
they were, and I couldn't bear the thought of that.
Yeah.
So.
Dawn, the thing about the rickrack is the paper is the belly band, and since it's only paper, I folded it over on itself, so it's actually almost 3 layers thick, and it also gave it not a raw edge here because it's just paper, not cardstock. And the rickrack I glued onto that. So the rickrack, I think you mean probably the rickrack behind it. Yeah, I think it'll go in just fine with the rickrack behind it because there's plenty of room in these if I don't accidentally stick it down. Let's see here. I think I might need to refill my Fabri-Tac bottle. Takes us so long to get down to the top now.
Okay, well, here's something not to do.
Okay.
I tried to put Fabri-Tac in one of those little bottles I was telling you about.
Oh, no. It's too
my God. That did not
Oh,
work at all.
Oh, wish you
I
told
got
me.
it in there, but it won't come out.
Sure, but it won't come out. I wish you told me you were thinking about doing that. I would have said, nope, you may not want to. Try it if you want, but it didn't work for me or anybody else I know.
Didn't work at all. I know.
Oh, yeah, no, it's just too thick to come out that tiny metal tip.
It won't come out.
So now you have to take the lid off and just squeeze it out whole through the.
Yeah.
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 I shouldn't have put glue all the way down that stem because I really loved watercoloring these. That was a brilliant idea, Candy. Thank you for sharing that.
Those are pretty. So pretty.
And yeah,
They're just, it's just easier. I just think
it is. And if I wanted it a little darker, I just gave it another coat.
Yeah.
Margie, I always take the at-risk rescues. I always take them. I've never bought a dog. I've always rescued.
I bought one and she was OCG. Oh, I bought 2. I bought a Cocker Spaniel and a Skipper Key.
Aw.
Well, my husband bought me the Skipper Key as a gift.
Yeah. All right, where's our pink?
And my Cocker Spaniel I bought when we first got married, and my husband had to go to school for like 3 months.
Does that work right there, or does he need to be like he's...
Oh, that's pretty. I like it right there.
Right there? Okay, I think I'll take this little foam thing that's standing straight up off of there so he can be flat. Yeah, Margie rescues cats. She has for a long time.
I rescued a cat too.
I rescue anything in the woods.
Oh, wow.
We've had turtles. We've had snakes. I didn't rescue any snakes, but we did catch some snakes.
That's funny.
All of my animals are found. Well, Sandy was found in the woods.
Aww.
Then we got her home. She was pregnant, so the pups were
Oh my gosh. So they're rescue pups.
Yeah, she had 9 of them freaking things I had to try to find homes for. And then I cried because we couldn't find homes for them. I had to take them to the...
And you didn't know who the father was because she was in the woods?
They kept asking what I said, I don't know what they are. I don't have a clue. I mean, I found them in the woods. And they didn't want to have them, so we had to take them to a rescue, and they took them to Kansas City, and they were all adopted within the week, and they sent me pictures and stuff. But I cried. Took them. They didn't want to go in a cage, and all it was terrible.
Hard.
So we kept 2 of them because
Yeah.
It was hard to pick 2. I obviously picked the wrong 2.
Right. I am going to give this a little bit of strength because it's only paper. It's scrapbook paper that is very thin.
So pretty.
So I'm looking for the black and white polka dot. I thought there was just tiny scraps left over. That's all I need.
Oh, Dawn says she went to a garage sale and they had a basset hound they were going to take to the pound.
Oh.
Well, no way. Teddy came home with her.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Basset hounds, they are so sweet. They're really, they are.
All right, so this guy is going to go right over that.
My dogs are sweet. I just have one that all of a sudden now they have allergies. My God! And do you know how much allergies the one pup that found our driveway.
Mm-hmm.
Her allergies last year, we had to go get her a shot. She had to get a steroid shot.
Oh wow!
This year, we did the steroid shot twice, and it didn't help. So they gave us some medicine to give her because the Benadryl and Zyrtec and the stuff we were giving her was not working.
Sure. Yeah.
It looked like an Oriental dog. Her eyes would swell up. It was terrible. She's terrible. And but them dog allergy pills, it's like $200 a month.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I can't afford that. We need to find something else.
Yeah.
So and then one of the pups, all of a sudden now, every time he eats, he pukes.
Oh no!
He pukes it up. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh shoot.
So we had to go buy different dog food.
Hi, Angie.
Hey, Angie.
Yeah, they're good dogs. I'm just saying, like, oh my God.
No, but it's frustrating. Yeah, when it costs more than to buy our allergy medicine over the counter.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was working with the steroid shot. We get our steroid shots and then the allergy meds, that would work, but not this year. She's got them bad.
Oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
are they different every year? Or is it
$4 meds lady? So she's doing good now.
Yeah. All right. I just wanted to stabilize that a little because it's so thin. The paper's so thin. Probably should have made it. I found a piece that was a little bit longer and gone all the way around even to the center, but to the inside.
Oh, Angie. Angie says she's been. I'll wait till. Okay.
Angie's been going on ibuprofen cut. Oh. Poor Danny. So sorry. Oh. There, I go read it before you even have a chance to.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I know. You were using the sewing machine, so I just ran over there and read it before his poor Lefty even had a chance to.
I put up mine's not compared to that. We had one dog that had cancer a couple years, many years ago, and that's rough. That's rough.
Yeah, I had a dog that had cancer too. That was really tough.
Hey, super thin paper. Just give it a tiny little spine. It adds some stability. It's got 2 layers now, so that will work. Let's put it into one of these. Ooh, and I think the other one needs to be turquoise. This one's bright pink. There we go.
These are so different from the rest of us.
I love how everybody's is different.
They're so pretty, though.
We can sit in a room, 5 of us in a room, making them, and everyone will look different.
Yep. Absolutely.
Look at that, right through the rickrack.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty. That rickrack looks pretty on there.
I think so too. think it
And
needed
I'm not a rickrack person either, but
No, neither am I hate rickrack, but it looks awesome.
So does Sylvia. So I said I have it, but I hardly ever use it. I'm just not huge on rickrack, but there are moments where it works, and that one worked. It's black.
I had a home ec teacher who made me put rickrack on every dress we ever made.
Oh,
oh,
Oh, and I hated rickrack. I mean, I've always hated it.
yeah. Well, of course, after that.
For that reason, but that looks good on your.
I'm going to use this.
Now I'm sorry I didn't buy any rickrack.
Oh. Well, I do have a source for vintage rickrack, so I could see if I could get some more.
she uses it so that we see it, and then we have to have it.
We must have it, exactly. We hated it for all of our lives.
I use it because I've had it for so long, and I don't use it. And I don't know. I don't like it on everything. I like the craziness of it. You know, the zigzag.
I like it on black and white.
Looking at it,
I'll
but
say
yeah.
that.
But
I probably wouldn't like it on anything else.
I don't like it on everything, but every now and then there's something where it just works. I think I'm going to tie this. This is the last little bit of this ribbon that I have, and it's got wire edges, which is perfect because that will make it stand up.
Yes, that's a good idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Because you thought of all the other things that I didn't think of. Let's see, front, and front.
Oh, that looks good. That looks really good.
And see if we like that. If not, I might just untie it and then just put
I like that.
around it like the other.
I
Okay,
like that.
but that's a little bit tall, so
No.
you don't think so? You don't think so? I thought it was a little bit tall. Let's go down here
like
and then.
the ravelly. Okay, ravelly.
Oh, I do too. Yeah. So I won't cut it down as far as I want it, so that we have room to unravel. Yeah.
I like the ravelly part.
And cut off the wire off the edge. Well,
Yes.
yeah.
That could be dangerous, but
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I like the unravelly too. That's better.
I like
Okay.
the ravelly. Yes, I
Me
like
too.
that.
It ravels so easily. I wish I had more of that. I don't even know where it came from. I've had this little scrap in my bin for so long.
I do like the checks. I have to go find some checks.
So polka dots and flowers and checks.
Yeah, they're
all
perfect.
Together, they're working.
They're working really well. Yes, they
They
are.
are working.
Oh,
Wow. And if we want to ravel it more, I don't really like, let's see if these little ones, they might not work. Try the big ones. I don't really like all these raveled edges to be the exact same length. So I'll go in and cut a few of them just so it looks a little raggedy.
yeah, I like a little raggedy. Not too raggedy, but a little.
No, but yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's
But they're
good.
not all, it's just too clean. Too clean of a line for a ragged edge.
That's great. That is so good. I love that. I would never make it, but I love it.
Well, I think I'm probably starting to get a few pieces of black and white for the black and white journal that I've been planning to make forever.
Oh,
That'll work.
I don't have any black and white.
No,
I
I
don't have
love black and
a lot of paper.
Yeah. Well,
I buy it, but I
was going to say we're working on that.
I can't use it. I can't use it. I can't cut it up. You know?
The more you get, the more you'll be able to cut up. It's way more fun to use it and look at it all the time, all the while you're using it, than to just have it sit there. Okay, you want to see something that's going to be very cute?
Yes.
Same thing. Oh, let's see. We do have enough. We do have enough of this. Yes. Okay, so we're going to cut another one. For the other one. We know we're going to need a little strip of the black and white polka dot, likely to strengthen the top. Okay. See if we have just enough black ink on here to get a little bit. I can always add some more, but I don't want to have to pull out the black ink pad if I can get just enough off of it.
Glenna says, puff, puff, puff. All journal cards now flips.
Hey, didn't I write flip up journal card in the description?
I so wish Glennis was live instead of me so I could watch what she did.
Well, Glennis, she always sends a picture so we can show it. Just give her a minute. Give her a minute to get a picture.
Okay.
So she made a bunch of journal cards, and now she turned them into flips so they'll fit down in the belly band. That's what she did.
Okay.
Okay, so this one, I think, needs to be teal. So it could be exactly the same, but teal, or it could be this flower here. Or let's see. Oh, this is kind of a cool one too. Can't see that one as well. Or let's see. There's some teeny tiny ones. I cut out a couple of jars too. I cut out some little tiny flowers and a couple of jars so they could stick into the jar. But I like the big bold statement of these. The teal and okay, so that one or this one. This is the same. No, that's not the same as the pink one. It is the same as the pink one. There it is.
Glenna says she sent a pics of part one.
Okay, I will grab it. Oh, there's the same as the.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble reading that far away.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, so there's a teal one that's the same as the pink one. Or we got that one. Maybe I'll do this one, so it's just a little bit different flower. Or this one that looks like a blue sunflower. Pretty. Yeah, jars are cool, Margie. Huh? I cut out a bunch of teeny tiny flowers or bunches of flowers on a few jars. Okay, this one will clip right there. Get a little more of that. Did I put it back in there? There it is. Just a tiny scrap of that tool. Put that guy down. Okay, give me a second and I'll pull up Glennis's while this is drying. Excuse me. Okay, one there and one there.
Let me check. No, you're good. You're good. Lie down.
Okay.
You're sweetheart.
What'd she say? Don't worry about reading that far away. None of us can.
No, I was talking to the dog. He wants to go out, but it's not time yet to go out.
He'll wait.
He'll wait. He's lying down.
Aw. Thank you, Mikey.
He's such a good dog.
Yeah.
Such a good dog.
Oh, our neighbor's dog got hit while we were gone.
Oh no.
He's now three-legged.
Oh shoot.
Oh,
Well, it's not bothering him. So that wasn't a big expense they weren't expecting.
Right.
Yeah, he got run over.
Oh.
So yeah. Oh man. Yeah, he'll probably just hop along, not
He is. He's doing fine. It's their Walla book this month.
Yeah, no kidding. That's expensive.
Yeah, because I had to take him to the emergency vet because it was on a Saturday night.
Oh shoot, that's even worse.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's even worse.
Worse.
We had to take our dog to that place. It is ridiculous.
I think this butterfly is a little bit too big. I think this butterfly is a little too dark. And I think I have some fall leaves that would go well on these.
Oh, I forgot. I have some of those too.
All the things that you forget you have.
I know.
I brought over. I forget I have them too until I go looking. This is what I want. We're gonna find the perfect little butterfly in here.
Very pretty.
I know. Aren't they so pretty? I'm gonna set these guys over here. Oh, look at that teeny tiny bee. He's cute.
Oh.
That's pretty, but that is very large. Oh, here's a blue bee. He would work. Maybe we'll put him up on the flower, especially if we don't find a butterfly.
Is that one of those stickers?
They're different ones, but they are stickers. Yeah.
Are they one of the hard ones?
Well, I haven't used these for a while, and I can't remember how difficult they are. So,
Okay. I can't wait.
oh, there's a dragonfly.
That's too much to say.
Oh, you know what? That's not this. This is electric blue, and that's turquoise. These aren't going to work.
Wow.
All right,
My turquoise and electric blue are going together.
that's okay. Not to fear.
I made a 3D butterfly.
Oh, sweet. Hang on, I want to see it.
Me too. Right there, are people talking in the background.
My mom's back here talking.
Oh, hi, Mom. Hello.
She forgets that you can hear everything all the way down the hall, and she stands here mumbling.
Yeah, I know how to mumble, all right.
She stands here talking to herself.
Talking to you.
Talking to me, but I'm talking, so.
Okay, well, that works. I can hear her.
You just can't tell what she's saying, huh?
No, I thought it was like the radio or something.
Okay, let's get rid of these guys. Those are blue, and here is some teal blue.
Oh, my God.
These are gorgeous, aren't they?
They are gorgeous.
Oh, those are pretty. They're awful big, though. Jeez.
Well,
They're huge.
yeah, there's all different sizes in this one. So there's the two giant ones. And then they go down from there, and there's greenish teal and there's bluish turquoise. So let's hope I haven't used all the turquoise ones up. And the only thing that's left is the greenish teal.
So did you buy them cut that way, or did you cut
Yeah,
them
these are actually die cuts. These ones are not stickers; they are die cuts. And we had them at sale.
But you bought them.
Yep, bought them that way.
Okay.
Um,
I'm just curious.
Now, if I never get a hold of more, we'll have them again. They are. Oh, here we go. I have a couple of half packs. I should just consolidate them all, but okay.
Oh my God.
Now I'm gonna need to make about 100 of these to use up the butterflies. This is the color teal that I want, but I want it in a smaller one.
Oh,
I know they're so pretty, aren't they?
they
I really
are.
like these. This has got the green teal, the green and the teal. Ooh, that works really well with the green and the teal. Let's see.
Oh.
Let's see. Here's another. Oh, it's the same one. Of course, drawn to the same one. When you're drawn to the same one over and over, you know it works.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even know that there was like 4 of that one in here. Cool. I like that one a lot.
Hey guys, why aren't you talking on chat anymore?
All right. I think that's the one. What do you think?
Yeah.
But just a little bit of white around here. So let's get rid of that white. I guess I could have used vintage photo, but everything else is black and white on this one. So,
Yeah.
okay.
I think I'm hearing myself.
Are you hearing yourself? I'm not hearing an echo. Are you hearing an echo?
I am.
A little more.
Oh.
All of a sudden, and I haven't done anything.
Nobody's changed anything.
I know. Ugh,
Oh.
that's annoying.
Yeah. I can't hear it though, so it's only annoying to you.
So that means Marianne doesn't care.
That's fine.
That's what I got out of that.
No, I know that when you say that you're worried about making things not great for me, and I'm just telling you, I don't hear it. So, do you guys hear it?
Sure, that's what you meant. Sure.
Well, honestly, it all depends on whether they can hear it in chat.
That's true.
It's difficult to hear the echo if you're trying to talk.
And now I don't hear it anymore.
Because if you're talking and you just keep
You
hearing
hear
yourself,
yourself.
it's really
You can't
difficult.
stop.
Because you're always a half a sentence behind yourself.
Exactly. And you have to stop and say, wait a minute.
What? I already said that. Yeah.
Okay, I don't hear it anymore, so it's
Oh,
gone.
awesome.
I didn't do anything.
It was Candy. She brought it on and she took it away.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah,
Candy.
blame it on me.
Who does that, you know? She plays God every now and then. All right, where's the other black and white one? Here it is. Black and white and pink and black and white and teal. Oh, I wish I had some more of that. I don't think I do. Let me have, I'll see what else I have.
Pretty, very
In
pretty.
there. That one has gold because I have some black and silver. That one doesn't. Oh, we need a hole up here. I do like them as bookmarks. I like to make bookmarks. They're easy and relaxing.
Athena
I like
is
collaging.
here. Athena is here.
Hi, Athena. How are you? Why isn't it retract? There we go. Wasn't retracted all the way. Probably had rickrack stuck in it. There we go. Yeah, it probably did. Let's see if rickrack comes out of there.
Well, save it if it does.
That little tiny. There you go. There's the piece with rickrack on it.
Yep.
Pretty.
Okay, so that worked, and that whole, and so let's see. Even black lace or something black and teal would be cool too on the top of that one. Not
Sylvia wants to know, when do you read in order to use the bookmarks?
They're to go in the journals, Sylvia. To go in the journals.
Athena is going to Tennessee, I think that means.
Ooh. Counting the days till she takes off to Tennessee.
Oh, what you're gonna love it. It's pretty there.
Yeah, Tennessee is pretty there. Tennessee is pretty. Oh, if I could find a way to put this on, this would be, oh, I didn't realize that was all, coming apart. That would be really pretty, wouldn't it? Little bit of tassel.
No,
Don't say it, Linda.
No,
Okay.
Duh.
Family show.
Oh, here's a piece of sari silk. That will work. Just the right color. Might not be enough, though. I might have to grab a couple of them and put them together. Let's see here. Yeah, that would be too long anyway. So what if that might be too short?
Athena says she's not going for a visit, but to take my mother-in-law's cat to her.
Oh. Ooh, let's hope the cat likes to travel.
Oh, God, I hate traveling cats.
Yeah, cats hate
Oh, my God.
cats
I've had to do it once. I will never do it again.
My cat's never liked to travel. Lucy loves to travel. She's great to travel with.
Oh,
But my cat's never liked to travel. Okay.
never known a cat that liked to travel.
Yeah.
How long of a car trip is it for you, Athena? Mine was 2 days. I was not happy.
Oh my gosh.
Horrible. It was horrible. And it wasn't even my cat, it was somebody else's cat.
Oh, that's even worse.
Okay, another one down. I got
Nice.
3. I'm done.
Yeah, I got to be I'm done too.
Flip it over to you and show us while I'm just tying knots here.
Margie says she took 4 cats on a 500-mile trip.
Oh my God, no. No. Was it in a camper at least, or was it in a car?
Oh my
goodness. He does say she was younger then.
I had more patience. Oh. Okay.
Oh, North Carolina, Tennessee. Well, that's just a day. That's not a 2-day trip. It's
Not
right.
quite as bad, huh?
Well, you can't take the cat into the hotel.
Oh, shoot. Didn't think about that.
And it was back. Nowadays, you can probably find a hotel, but it was back. It was when I was
Back when
pregnant.
you couldn't. Oh,
And
yeah, you couldn't. Yeah.
yeah, we had to. So we didn't stop at a hotel. We just kind of stopped. We switched off driving with me and the other lady.
Yeah.
But I was pregnant.
Oh, shoot.
And
It
when
was
you're
not a
pregnant,
perfect trip.
smells tend to bother you more. And that cat, she would jump in your lap like you'd be trying to get some sleep. He'd jump in my lap. Or the worst thing for me was I had Kyle and he was 2.
Right.
And what happened was my husband was gone to school. We only had 1 car at the time, and then my granddad got put in the hospital, and he didn't wake up from anesthesia, and they were very worried about him. And I wanted to go home, but I didn't know how to get there.
Right.
Because we couldn't afford for me and Kyle to fly, and plus I was pregnant. My husband didn't want me to fly. He don't like flying. And my old boss, she was my old boss. She was walking by one time, and she heard me talking on the phone to my grandmother, and she come in and said, "Candy, I'm going up to Pittsburgh." And she said, "I can take you with me. I'm leaving Friday," which was like in 2 days. And my granddad was in the Pittsburgh hospital. So,
oh wow.
So she did me a great solid favor, but that cat, I wanted to kill that cat. It woke him up,
Man.
And then she had a little minivan, and she had a cat box in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And it probably wouldn't have bothered me if I hadn't been pregnant.
Oh yeah, but the smell when you're pregnant.
Yeah, it was bad. And what was bad was you could get used to it once you were in there, but once we would stop and get out, and I'd get back in
there, and you come back
through it all again.
Mm-hmm.
And it was I had to try to not be sick.
Oh goodness.
Well, no, I mean it was just me. I mean, I'm sure I probably wouldn't have had a problem with it if
pregnant. I
was 4 months, just over 4 months pregnant. So.
Man.
Oh, here you go. I was going to finish my 3. Hold on. My mouth.
Okay, I decided to ink this one with peacock feathers.
I like it.
And get a little bit of ink on the edge of.
All right, here's my butterfly one. I haven't put
Oh,
it.
so pretty. So
Oh, that's pretty.
Folds up.
Oh, that is pretty. Really pretty.
And there's
very
this one.
pretty.
Of course, you saw that one, and then the
I
other
like
one.
that one. That is really pretty.
This one.
Oh,
So
These
I'm
are
done.
all so,
I'm done. Now I got to clean up. My room is a freaking mess.
mine too. I love the metallic on that one.
so different. We're all so different.
Yeah, but yet love them all.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll probably etch the pink one in pink, a black and white shot of teal, and black and white and a shot of pink. There we go. Okay, so I've got the journal card, journal space on the back. Might put a little pocket down there. I don't know. And all right, let's. Did you show them all of yours, Linda?
I did. Yes.
Okay. So I still need to make journal cards for these two. And
Sylvia says
yeah.
she rented a U-Haul. Her husband had to report first. It's flipping away. Had done 10 hours with 2 toddlers, pulled into a DQ and took out all of their overhead lights.
Oh, shoot. Oh my goodness. I hope they gave you free ice cream for that.
I think I would have just driven away.
I am so embarrassed.
He says, I was ordering at the window.
Shoot.
It was raining glass.
Yeah, you would be. Yeah, you would be.
Oh no.
Yeah. I drove. We used to go up every summer. I would go home to see my parents, my grandparents, and my husband didn't like to go with me, and so it would just be me and the 2 boys, and they were young. I mean, they were 2 and 1 and 3. Yeah, 1 and 3, and I was by myself traveling from Arkansas to Pennsylvania.
Oh, man.
And the first time I did it by myself, we got to Memphis. And they were, because I started out like early in the morning, like 4 o'clock. So they slept most of the way. So just outside of Memphis, or before the exit, I would go, and they started getting out of their car seats.
Oh no.
So I pulled off and got them back in their car seats, and then got back going, and they did it again. Right.
Oh no.
So I was right by an exit. So I pulled off the exit, and there was this gas station there. Pulled into that gas station, got out, pulled my oldest one out, popped him on the butt a few times, put him back in there, hooked him up, told him don't get out of there again. Went around, got the other one who's only a year old, got him out, popped him on his little diaper, put him back.
I can hear you going, if you don't stay in there, I'm leaving you at this gas station.
And everybody at that gas station was just looking at me. And I was like, and then I took off.
Oh, that's funny.
Didn't get out of their car seat again.
All the mothers understood.
It was funny. Well, they had diapers on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he had a pull up on, actually. The oldest one did, but he was potty trained. But I just knew
Sure.
in a car I didn't want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, and he was upset about that. That upset him.
Oh.
And I was like, it's just in case. I'll take him right off of you when we get back.
Soon as we get there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what if we can't stop soon enough?
Yeah. And he did. He had an accident. I mean, he would have had it,
Oh, yeah. So
So
it's a whole lot easier to take care of.
it's a 16 to 18 hour drive for us.
Oh,
That
wow.
drive was like 15, 16 hours.
Yeah. With 2
Marianne?
tiny ones. Yeah.
Athena would like to know what kind of punch is that you are using.
The top one, I think it is called a badge punch, if I remember right.
Slot punch or something, yeah.
Badge slot punch. I'm going to try to get some for the website, so we'll have them for our sales. But I know you can get them on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Badge Slot Punch. There are all different brands. This is a McGill. This is way old.
Yeah,
but I think
one
it's
more expensive now. They have a one that's not as they have different price ranges, lady. That's just
yeah. I don't know if it was expensive back in the day when it, was not like all that popular because paper crafting wasn't a thing, but this one's way old.
I mean, it's not expensive. It's not like a crocodile. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying.
No.
They range. The price range is
$10 to $20.
Drastic. So.
Yeah. So you think about $10 to $20
this afternoon? $14.99 is like the cheapest I could find.
Yeah, that slot punch. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I really need
on
to
Amazon.
see if one of my vendors has them.
Silly. She would be incarcerated today if she were a parent today.
Oh, no kidding.
Wouldn't we all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sylvia.
I did get into it once with a store clerk.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She gave me the evil eye. I was like, I had, this was back in the day before debit cards,
Right.
So I can't write a check if I'm holding a baby in my arm.
And keeping another one close by from running away.
Yeah, mine are only 2 years apart.
Oh boy.
So he's an infant. So I had Tyler in my arm. I had to stop. We were missing one ingredient for dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
right.
Stop in the store, run in and get that item and come back. But you can't leave your kids in the car.
Yeah.
To take them in. I got that one item. That's all the cash I had.
Oh, jeez.
And they always want that candy at the thing. And I was like, no, you can't get it right. And
why they put it there?
He got mad, so he threw a fit and he did that limp shit where they drop their leg
Yep.
onto my hand. And I kicked him on his little diaper butt. So then she's scanning my stuff and I go to pay and I look down. He's got a candy bar in his hand. He's eating it.
Whoa! You do not reward a tantrum, lady.
I take the candy bar, give it to him. I have just enough to cover it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I take the candy bar and she goes to give it back to him. And I was like, oh, he ain't getting that candy bar. Throw it away.
Yeah. Oh.
And she's looking at me like I'm the worst parent ever. I'm like, oh.
Wow. Yeah, obviously she was young and didn't have any kids, right?
I don't know. Her kids are perfect. I don't know, but that limp thing when he drags you down and you got an infant in your heart, you're unbalanced and
right.
And he wouldn't stand up, and I was like, you better stand up, and I kicked him. But
made him the man he is today.
I mean, not like I hurt him, but I mean, he stood up.
No, but yeah. Well, they're gonna get away with what they can get away with. I mean, they're gonna do what they think they can get away with. I looked
down, I'm like, oh, you little.
Well, for a minute, I thought the lady gave him the candy bar because she thought
she went to give it to him after I paid for it.
Oh.
And I was like, no, he's not getting it. Throw it away. And then she really looked at me like I was just terrible.
Nuts. Like you're nuts. Aren't you gonna take it?
I'm gonna do it every time.
Give it to him later. Yeah, exactly. That is very true. Oh, I don't need to do that yet.
He learned how to fit in a store because,
Yeah, and they always have a fit in public because they think you're not going to do anything or get mad.
Yeah.
Because you're in public.
I took him to the bathroom once.
Yeah.
Whipped him and said, do it again. Now we're leaving. You can get nothing now.
Oops. Oops, you did it again.
The last time he did it. And I mean, he was like, and part of it was we were at the store with our friends and her son, she just let him scream.
Oh, man.
No,
I won't do that. I'm not doing that. He will not do that because that's, right. I was like, I'll be back in a minute. And we went to the restroom and I said, I whipped his little butt. And again, he has a diaper on.
Sure. You didn't take the chance to whip him with a belt. They were not. Yeah.
No, it was the sound of your hand hitting that plastic diaper.
Right.
Yes. Plastic. Now
I do.
Back then they had that plastic coating and it would hit and they'd hear that sound.
Yeah.
They didn't like that sound.
It was like a poofy sound.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I remember that sound.
It sounds way worse than it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
You quit crying.
Scared straight.
It didn't.
I was a mean parent. I
It
was
was their own Scared Straight program.
but my kids didn't do that. So, and I don't let my kids run around the restaurant either. You know, other people are trying to eat.
Well, you're at a restaurant to sit down and eat together.
We've
And then
been in
leave.
restaurants
Not
where we've had
around.
kids beside our table staring at us.
Oh, I
granted,
can't tell you how many.
They're cute.
restaurants
They're
have
cute.
that.
Don't get me wrong, but come on.
Sure. But not that cute. No, I mean, if they don't learn just even decent politeness, societal, how to act in public at home, where are they going to learn it?
Yeah, I don't
Never,
know.
nowhere. Well, you were a good parent, Candy. We need more like you.
No, I wasn't. I was not a good parent. I mean, because I was so because you get tired. You're just tired all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
I had friends that were great parents. They were so involved with their kids in the school. By the time their kids got in school, I was like, "You get a C? Okay, that's good. I don't care." It's passing. That's all I care about.
Yeah, it's hard. It is really hard.
You're tired.
You've got the demands of the military, and you're both in the military.
Yeah, and we were going through things at the house, and you just,
Yep.
yeah. And Kyle hated me. When I was
Oh.
younger.
Wow.
After my husband split, he hated
Right.
me.
Well, he got over that. He became an adult and he understood a few more things, right?
Yeah, my fault.
Uh-huh.
Your fault. It's all your fault.
Yeah. Wait till you become an adult, get married, and then we'll talk. Yeah, that's a ticket.
Oh, her boys are 9 months apart. Oh, no way.
Oh, wow.
And a girl, couldn't handle a girl in my life.
Oh,
They
yeah.
rejected me because I was mean.
Uh,
They would walk single file, hands behind their back, and they do not speak.
wow.
I wasn't
Sylvia,
that.
that's
weren't
awesome.
that big, I am, Sylvia, but yeah.
Yeah, but Sylvia had him in line. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's good, Sylvia. I was, schooling was just like, oh, Jesus. You'd fight with them to do homework. You'd get that done,
Mm-hmm.
And then I had one teacher call me and said that Kyle had cussed on the playground. And I said, well, what did he say? I can't say it. Well, what did he say? Was it the F word, the S word, the D word? What was it?
Right.
I can't say. Well, if you can't even tell me what it started with, then we're not having this conversation. And he didn't say it, as far as I'm concerned.
How can you tell me he said something if you can't even tell me what he said? Or is it because you don't know? Some kid just came and said he cussed.
Yeah, more than likely is what's what happened. But yeah, I was like, well, then,
Wow.
as far as I'm concerned, he didn't cuss. She was like, well, I said, you can't even tell me what he said. Well, I can't even talk to him. When I talk to him, he says he didn't say anything.
I was going to say, how do you talk to him about it when you don't know what you're talking to him about?
Yeah, he was 5. He said, I didn't say nothing, Mom. Of course he didn't say that.
I am not going to repeat that, Glynis.
My girl was the hardest to raise. Girls are hard. My friends had a little girl. I was like, oh, geez, I can't do that. I couldn't handle that.
We're about done anyway.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go with Diane.
Oh, okay. Bye.
It's past time, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, but the stories were great. I didn't want to interrupt him.
Nah. No, people,
Good. Some
where's
good
dinner?
stories.
She's not going to make us dinner. Nope.
What? What do you mean you're not going to make dinner?
They're having tacos. That's what we're having.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, with deer meat. Got the deer.
I was going to say homemade tacos sounds really good. If I say tacos, we'll probably end up at Taco Bell. So
Yeah, well, our tacos are more. It's more like burritos. I don't do the hard
yum.
shell.
Yeah.
I
I don't either. We would do soft shell tacos, but
Yeah.
actually I think we're having steaks tonight.
Oh, we had that last night.
That's
It's
if I cook them.
My husband did them on the green egg. Oh, they were awesome.
Oh, yum. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, all right. Well,
Sylvia survived 3 teenagers. She paid for their education. They live far away from us. I miss Eric because he's so far away. I
right.
miss the grandkids.
The
And I-
grandkids. Yeah.
Guys, I don't care to see you. If you don't want to come see me, that's fine. But you will bring me the grandkids.
Yeah, but don't keep the grandkids away. Oh, I just bent it.
Because I have more patience with them now.
Sure.
not worried about the money. I'm not worried about their schooling. I'm not worried.
Right. Yeah, you get to be the grandparent, not the
You
parent.
get to just enjoy the time with them.
Exactly. And they need that.
Yeah, and we're not tired from being at work all the time. Yeah, and my kids didn't have that because we were too far away from my family.
Yeah.
And I feel bad. That's one thing the military you do miss
Sure.
out on is the parent the relationship your kids have with your parents or family.
Yeah. Yep. That is true. Or,
I
you know.
think it's time to leave home permanently, Glennis.
Say that again.
Glennis said, Sylvia, isn't it kind of nice when the last one leaves home? Yeah, I haven't had that.
Candy, I wouldn't know.
My youngest one has never left. He has a job and stuff, but he never leaves. But he helps us out, so I'm okay with that. Then my oldest, he's been gone a couple times, but he keeps coming back.
Tell him next time you get to pick the wife.
We had to approve.
because you know how to
No,
weed
we
out the-
don't. We don't.
I know.
Nobody does.
Yeah. I figured you could smell it a mile away.
I hate having the one grandkid away from me, Athena.
Yeah. Yeah. And either of them is going to be tough.
Well, if I move away from one that's here. But no, I need to move so the kids can't come back. No, I like my house. After the oldest one, after they did leave, we did do some remodeling, so I got it to where I like it.
You got it how you like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Move to a situation where there's no room for them.
Yeah. Well, that's why I moved my craft room into the extra bedroom.
Yeah. Let's see how long that lasts now.
Nope. Nope. We can't move out because all the stuff on the wall. I permanently put stuff on the wall.
That's true. Well, you know what? If they want to come back, it's going to be temporary, no matter how long temporary is.
I have to go in the dead room.
So they can put a bed in there. They can get a futon or a pull-out couch. Make it every day, whatever.
They could live in my husband's man shed. They just don't have a bathroom.
Oh, there you go. They can come in to go. They're young enough that they won't have to get up multiple times in the night.
That's the truth. And they're guys. You go outside.
And yeah, they're guys. They can go outside. I love that.
In the morning,
Oh man.
Oh well, man. I know they're wanting dinner.
Yep, mine too. It's been fun though.
I can't see my clock. My door is closed.
I think we've all needed this little bit of comic relief and just crafting relief.
Yeah.
It's been fun. But ow! I just stabbed myself with my pin trying to get it back in the bottle.
Oh, this voodoo doll works. Dang!
Oh,
I better hide mine.
that's funny. And this is not going to work until I put a thing back on it. Well, I promise I won't be poking your voodoo doll until after you travel here, Candy.
I'm locking that thing up.
Bye, Margie. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Margie. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming and playing with us today. It was a nice afternoon. Appreciate y'all.